TaxAct knows filing taxes can be confusing, so we have live experts on hand who can help answer any questions you may have. Questions like, can I claim my SUV as my home office if I answer work emails in my car? If I adopted 12 dogs this year, can I list them as dependents? And, am I doing this right, or am I doing this very, very wrong? Our experts have the answers to those questions and many others. TaxAct. Let's get them over with.
Picture this. A curve in the road. A change in plans. Well, what do you say? With the all-new Audi Q3, the answer's always yes. Yes to adventure. Yes to escape. Yes to performance. Yes to comfort. Yes to right now. Because saying yes without hesitation, that's real luxury. The all-new Audi Q3, made for the yes life.
Kateseye, pinky up. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Thursday night. Usually Thursday night, maybe I'm checking out something else, but this is the big single that I've been waiting for, that's been getting teased all week for. Honestly, it's been getting teased since like 2 weeks ago, is this new Kateseye single, Pinky Up. Now, while I'm on Twitter, there's this whole like one member's going on a hiatus, so people think like since they're going on a break, they're like leaving the group, so Kateseye like not the same. I got no idea what that drama was about. I tried my best to read the post that all these motherfuckers were talking about, but I'm gonna be honest with you, got no idea what the whole drama was about this song. There's even like Twitter post after the song came out saying like, oh my god, Kateseye is done, this group is done. So there's the weird internet shit that's associated with this song, but let's get into it. Let's talk about the song, because I do got some thoughts. As I've listened to Kateseye at this point, ever since Gnarly came out, Gnarly was probably one of the worst songs I've ever reviewed on this show. And it wasn't the production, it wasn't the lack of
flowing ad budget on metrics that look great till the CFO sees them. That's bull spend. And marketers are calling it out in Dashboard Confessions.
I remember telling my boss, it'll be good for the brand, when leads were slow. Yeah, it wasn't.
Cut the bull spend. LinkedIn lets you target by company, job title, and more. Advertise on LinkedIn. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a $250 credit. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
So you're saying with Hilton Honors, I can use points for a free night stay anywhere?
Anywhere.
What about fancy places like the Canopy in Paris?
Yeah, Hilton Honors, baby.
Or relaxing sanctuaries like the Conrad in Tulum?
Hilton Honors, baby.
Ooh, what about the 5-star Waldorf Astoria in the Maldives?
Are you gonna do this for all 9,000 properties? When you want points that can take you anywhere, anytime, it matters where you stay. Hilton, for the stay. Book your spring break now.
The vocals, it was the lack of the lyrics, it was the lack of the flow of the song, it was it was that brain rot sound, which I said, wow, that shit is completely fucking ass. But, there was some singles that came out, which I did enjoy, which was like Game Boy. Game Boy was a really good track, in my opinion. Love the vocals, love the whole style of that song. The Gabriella track that came out, I was like, okay, this is actually really fucking good. Kateseye might be, coming on to something. And then they drop a single, which, I didn't really care for that much, which was the Zucchini song. The Zucchini track was like, whatever. I mean, I'd rather kill myself than listen to that track, to be real with you. So what does Pinky Up have to offer? Well, let's talk about it. Starting off with the beat, or I would say lack of a fucking beat, because, the problem with Kateseye is that, you can just tell the formula of these songs sometimes, and, well, we have, some melodic singing verses, some singing build-up, and then the only thing that really changes is the beat drop. So, is the beat drop any fucking good? Well, no, I don't think the beat drop is any fucking good. The drums sound weird, and also, like, the synth effects, the 808 effects, too, just don't really hit, in my opinion. and they're trying to add some switch ups with like a weird like synth horn and some weird 808s, but it's just not really compelling. It's not really a good sound in my opinion. And Lord mighty, I'd rather fucking kill myself than listen to this terrible ass fucking beat drop. I mean, this shit is ass. Like, I wish there would actually be some drums in this song, but the only time there are drums is the beat drop, and the beat drop does not sound good at all, so that is a really disappointing thing. And also the fact, too, I'm hoping for a decent song, but I'm kind of feeling a little tired of the same formula over and over and over again. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. Like, it just blows my mind how shitty the formula of this song sounds. The singing is alright, the vocals are alright. I just kind of wish, it'd be a lot better, because the vocals sound really good, the singing sounds really good, but then that beat drop sounds so empty, sounds so lifeless, that I'm just not having a good time with this song at all. So that's my main thing about it, is that, the verses don't sound bad. The singing is pretty fucking good.
We all have that dream trip we've been wishing we could go on, but too often life, or usually price, gets in the way. That's why Priceline is here to help you turn your dream trip into reality. With up to 60% off hotels and up to 50% off flights, you can book everything you need for your next adventure. Don't just dream about that next trip. Book it with Priceline. Download the Priceline app or visit Priceline.com and book your next trip today.
Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Good things come in fours, like ukulele strings, boy band members, and PayPal Pay in 4. No fees, no interest, no impact on your credit score. Just the flexibility to pay the way that works for you. Strum it, hum it, pay it in 4. Tap the banner to learn more. Subject to approval. Learn more at paypal.com/payin4. PayPal Inc. NMLS 910457.
But the structure of the song is throwing me off. The vocals on the hook and the whole beat drop of the hook is also throwing me off. I think Kateseye has the potential to be a really good ass girl group, but they just drop songs where I'm just kind of like, man, this literally just feels like for a TikTok. It really feels like I'm just, this is just some clips for social media. It doesn't feel like a song in my opinion. It leaves me just wanting more. It leaves me just going, what the fuck am I even listening to? So, when we talk about Kateseye Pinky Up, the Pinky Up thing is also pretty fucking annoying. The non-existent beat is really just throwing me for a loop. I mean, this is Kateseye, which usually has really good production, but the production here does not sound good at all, and I'm not having a good time at all. The beat drop just doesn't really sound good. The 808s sound fucking terrible. The drums don't sound good. So that's, a really great sign. Decent verses, but, the verses are not leading up to anything. And the verses feel kind of off when they immediately switch to the hook, and the hook just sounds empty and fucking lifeless. So overall, I will easily give Kateseye Pinky Up a disappointing 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. A little bit of a disappointing Thursday night. I was expecting maybe a better Kateseye song, but I guess you could only ask for so much. And I do want to kind of respond to all of these comments that I've been getting about the BTS album review. I also re-uploaded, and I'm also getting new comments about the BTS album review. I just want to say this. I don't just do this shit for the views, but yes, I do this for the views. I do this for the attention. Obviously, I do. And also, I will give a song a fair shake. No matter if it's BTS, no matter if it's, Kateseye. I will give an artist or a group a fair shake. But when the music is ass, when the music doesn't sound good, I'm going to make a negative review. I'm not going to bullshit around. I'm not going to, try to be positive and negative to y'all. If I think a song sounds ass, I'm going to tell you it sounds ass.
This episode is brought to you by Fandango. People say fans are too distracted these days, but the truth is, when a great movie hits the screen, you show up. You stay glued, invested, part of the story. And without fans like you, there'd be no cinema magic, no shared moments. So head to Fandango.com to get tickets, stream, or rent or buy top movies and series. Fandango loves fans.
And that's my final thing I'm going to say about the whole BTS coverage. Alright, yes, I'm sorry that every single BTS review I did recently is negative. But it's not my fault that BTS made shitty-ass music and put it out. That's not my problem. They should have released better fucking music. They have in the past. So, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye.